guess what, friends? It is time for our weekly activity. For this week, we are going to be focusing on love. And this week, we are going to be making a musical instrument. So firstly, what you're going to need is an empty toilet roll paper, a piece of paper. It can be half of an A4 paper. And I'm using leftover material of the previous activity. It's just cotton, macaroni. It doesn't have to be a lot. If you don't have macaroni, you can go out and fetch little stones if you are able to go out, or you can use rice, but not a lot, only a little bit, because we don't want to waste our food. A red pen or a red pencil, black pen, and glue. I'm also going to be using wood glue, but if you don't have wood glue, it's okay. So firstly, what we are going to do is we are going to take our A4 paper, the half of the A4 paper, and we are going to start by drawing hearts on the paper. You can make your hearts any size. It doesn't have to be big or small. It's totally up to you. You are going to draw hearts on the whole piece of paper. Okay, I'm almost done drawing my hearts. Okay, once you are drawing your hearts, mine looks like this. Okay, so when you are done drawing your hearts, you can decorate the open spaces with anything that you want. I am going to be using this. It's just strips, shiny strips. Okay. And it's not going to stick, so I'm going to use glue to make it stick. Okay. And I'm going to put another strip on. Remember, you don't have to use what I'm using. You can use anything that you have at home. Okay. Okay, mine looks like this, and I'm also just going to sprinkle a little bit of shiny stuff over it. It looks like this. But once again, if you don't have it at home, you can draw on your paper. I know some of you has good drawing skills and you love drawing, so you can draw, you can do anything. I'm just going to spread it out a bit. Okay. So mine looks like this, and it's ready. Next thing that we are going to do is we're going to put our paper aside, and then we're going to take the toilet roll paper, empty one, and draw circles. So you're going to do this and just draw a circle around it. If you don't have cotton, you can use paper, it's okay. And you need to draw 2 of those. Okay. If you're done doing it, then you can cut it out. If you don't know how to use a scissor, you can ask your mom, dad, or sister to help. Or brother, anyone. Okay, I'm almost done with one of my circles. Let's check if it's going to work. Yes, it's perfect. Okay, now we're going to do the second one. Okay, and it's done. Let's see if it's going to work. Yep, perfect. Now you're going to take your paper that you decorated and we're going to stick it around the toilet paper. Okay, first we're going to put glue on the toilet paper roll. This is a very sticky situation. Remember to put glue all around so that the paper can stick properly. Yeah. Okay. So there's glue all around my toilet paper roll. Now we're going to stick it. Okay. I'm going to put it down and just roll the paper around it, which is easier for it to stick. Okay. Then I'm going to cut the, can you see there's like a strip, a little extra strip? I'm going to cut it off. Actually, make sure that you put glue here on the side so that it sticks properly before you cut it off, otherwise it will be too short. Okay. And remember not to throw away leftover stuff because we might use it next week again or the week after. We never know. Okay. It's not tight enough. So remember to put enough glue so that it can be tight enough. Okay. Now I'm just going to cut the extra piece of yellow paper off on this side. I think I'm going to first cut it like this, and if you hold it in the light you can see exactly where to cut. Okay. There we go. Okay. When we are done doing that, it's going to look like this. Okay. Now we're going to take our little circles and just paste the side that you're going to use like this. And this will be the outside part, okay? So now we're going to paste it on. And after pasting it, we are going to cut it out. So I just pasted it on my leftover paper because it's already decorated. Okay, now we're going to cut it out. And if you used your leftover color paper to make the circles, then you don't have to do this because then it's already decorated. Okay. Number 1 is done. Now we're going to cut out number 2. And it's almost done. Okay, done. Now we're going to paste it on here, on the bottom. Okay, so you're going to just put glue all around this part. Like that. Okay, and we're going to stick this. You have to hold it for a while. Oh. Okay. So we're just going to hold it for 5 seconds. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count another 5 seconds because I see needs another one. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. It's still going to need a little more time to dry, but it's okay. So when your bottom part is done, you can put it down, and we are going to show our macaroni on the open side. Okay. Oops. It's best if you wait for it to dry, guys. Or you can put it in. Yeah, you can put it in, but don't lift it up. Okay. And now we wait for it to dry, and then we can do the rest of the top part. Okay guys, the bottom part is dry, so we can do our top part. So we're just going to do the same. We're going to put glue on top. All around, and then we're going to stick the bottom part. Okay, like that. And we're just going to hold it together. Okay. Before we use it, we are going to give it some time to dry. Okay guys, so mine is finally dry, and this is how it's going to work. So it's a little musical instrument that you can use to play, or you can write your own song for Mother's Day. I know Mother's Day is coming up, and you can sing it to your mom. And then also the reason why we drew hearts for decoration is because today's memory verse is John 13 verse 35. If you have love for one another, then everyone will know that you are my followers. So the question is, how do you show love to your family, to your friends, or to anyone, even someone that you don't know? That's just, yeah. So firstly, what you can do is you can just be friendly to them. You can always be grateful. You can say thank you if they give something to you. And if it's someone that you love, you can just give them a hug. Okay, thank you for joining in for today's activity. And I see that we have a lot of new people that's doing the activities. I'm so happy to have all of you doing the activity, and see you again next week.